on a daily basis, like I barely remember what I eat for breakfast, right? So when you so on your wedding day, when people are dragging you around everywhere, you're putting on a smile all day, like you're literally remembering select moments throughout the day, and for you to capture those moments in such a classy, elegant way that it's really amazing. I wish I could have you as my photographer every day so you can chronicleize like my life because you've done such a good job with this one day. Imagine, right? Like it's like I almost like want to have you utilize you for every special day, like the birth of our kid. Well, not like that, right? But maybe our kid's birthday party.
Yeah.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I think Connie and I are ecstatic, and we're looking forward to sharing these photos with our families and friends, and until we meet again for our next photo session.
Yes.
It was a little bit of a quick and rapid wedding that I give all my credit to Connie for planning, but we planned a wedding in Jersey City at the Maritime Park.
Mm-hmm.
And my father, unfortunately, he's been diagnosed with cancer. And so knowing that we have a limited time, we wanted to make sure that we can have a very special wedding. And so we moved it up real quickly. I think we had a couple months of planning, and we used your services for photography. And to me, it was easy. I think it was easy. I think your work is very obvious when you go through your website and see the quality of your portfolio. I think it spoke a lot. Each photo really spoke a lot to us, and we wanted to have a very special wedding that spoke very similarly when we looked at our own photos. So I think A to Z, your professionalism, your ability to not only work with us but with our family and friends during the ceremony was second to none. I would, in a heartbeat, recommend working with you again. Yeah, I think we quickly, as we get older and older, I think we quickly tend to forget a lot of special moments, especially we live in this rat race, and I think being able to capture those special moments and looking back at it, I think will bring back such amazing happy memories. So which is why we decided to work with you, is because we wanted to make sure that we can hold those memories for the rest of our lives.
I guess, well, why did you choose me over other photographers?
For me, I just looked at your portfolio, and your portfolio, I thought, told a story, while other portfolios that I've seen were just very nice pictures, but it didn't tell a story beyond just the picture, and I think that for me resonated the most.
Agreed. You were able to capture a lot of moments that we didn't even see ourselves, and we were really surprised to see those photos, and really it just brought a smile to our faces seeing those photos.
I think you captured way more candid photos that surprised me during our session that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting maybe a very small handful of moments, but you've captured many more moments than I could have ever anticipated, and because of that, it makes this photo album that we're getting even more special, at least for me. And so I think that, to me, is as we're going through it, it's just every photo was like, oh my goodness, oh, I didn't know that happened, oh, that's such a beautiful picture. And we're going to have and say those very same things 10 years from now when we open up that album again.
I have to say the candid photos, honestly. It was just nice to see everyone's like true emotion and reaction during the day. It's nice to see our little puppy as well throughout the day. That made me smile.
Yeah, I think definitely sharing the moments with my father was very memorable. I think obviously sharing my moment with Connie was memorable, but I think it really made me appreciate the entire day going through the album, because for me, the ceremony and the wedding, I have very select times where I remember, because it was such a blur, because it moved so quickly. And for you to capture the moments throughout the entire day that I otherwise would have just forgotten, to be quite honest with you, because it was so quick. That to me is special. So I think all the photos are like hold a special place for me. I would give them my sincerest and highest recommendation to utilize you as a photographer, because it's one day, one moment, and I think it's super important that you utilize a photographer that's going to capture those special moments that's going to put a smile on your face. And for me, especially after going through my album right now, I'm not a type of person that gets too emotional, but I caught myself tearing up a little bit in a couple moments, and it takes a very special photographer to capture those moments. So I think for me it was worth every penny, and but beyond just what you've done as a photographer for the project itself, I think just working with you as an individual was just as pleasurable as the final outcome, which I think is which makes the entire selection of a photographer so easy for me, because if I were to ever need another photographer again, I don't think I would have any questions about who I would use.